Welcome everyone to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Spartans will kick it away to start. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Purdue's offense takes the field to start this game off. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress at defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Wants to fire on second down. Gets it out quickly. Let's talk for just a second about Purdue. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent, and high school talent that can come in that you know they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Spartans' offense will go to work for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Off the play fake. Fires complete on the crosser. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to the ground with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. He slides that just inside the right upright. And the first point of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Maldonado. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
A great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Boilermakers look to keep this drive humming. Send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Maldonado. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. He's got him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. Got rid of it just in time. And the Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. Off-play action on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and take it back. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Maldonado. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch near the sidelines, but he's down immediately before he gained an inch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. It's a draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Catch is made at the 15. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So first down here as they go back to work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Soft spot in the middle. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Spartans headed quickly to the line. This guy fits that Spartan quarterback mold, a guy who makes plays, a Jeff Smoker, a Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, a guy that you can depend on. You got to find that guy that can complement who you are and what you are, and so you can get a lot of the fans going, go green, go white. Find the complementing quarterback to this offense.
To the ground with the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Hand off from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. That's caught. It's Winston. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Right down the boulevard. The lead now 6 here in the second.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. The Boilermakers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on third down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll take it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. The Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll run the sneak for it.
Yeah, that's what my old college coach used to call Red Snoopy. Little QB sneak. Just get it, tuck your head down, drive those legs, get the first.
The give to the single back. Oh, he's got some space.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Leaves it with the back. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Russell out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans! Great job by the back on the option.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Pittsburgh is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Dan Marino, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by just 4 to Cal.
Crosses the 35.
Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Trying play action.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. They'll run the screen. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Trying to barrel in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The defense uses a timeout. They want to make sure they have the right call here. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Purdue!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's the handoff. Can't get him to the ground. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. And the Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the back over the middle. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Boilermakers! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
There was a lot of pressure on this offense on this drive, knowing they had an opportunity to take the lead into halftime if they could execute. If they get this extra point after that touchdown, that's exactly what's going to happen.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in East Lansing. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's head back to the place they've been playing football for more than 100 years, Spartan Stadium.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Winston. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Off the play fake on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Quick strike complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Spartans are marching down the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Gets it out fast. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Spartans are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Off play action. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Going for the marker on the ground. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And that last one leaves him 8 yards away from pay dirt. It's second and goal. They go to the wide receiver screen. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Looking to throw on third and goal. Touchdown, Sparty! They take the lead with the 6.
Great job by the wide receiver. The windows are so small in this area of the field. You saw him fight through the defender to make that catch on the TD.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. Caught close to the marker, it's Maldonado. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Good timing on the quick out. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Handoff from the gun. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. They'll give it to him again. Runs through a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Gonna swing it on second down. The sure hands, it's Woods. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. Catch in the middle, it's Montgomery. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Boilermakers getting set on first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gonna try to get it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Sparty's defensive front is dominating. They have a great history of doing that.
Man, getting after the quarterback, man, getting off the football, getting upfield, being disruptive, being a great defense that can stop the run and find the quarterback. Man, that's what you'd like to see if you're a Spartans fan.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds the tight end. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And the Boilermakers will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. He's going to throw it from his own end zone. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field, and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the 1st down. Let's see if they punt it away. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll field the punt. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Leaves it with the running back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab down the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. The play action fake. Got his man downfield. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the catch. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Penn State is currently trailing in this one, but there are more people in Beaver Stadium today than most American cities. The crowd alone can help turn this game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Maryland. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quickly out to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Shotgun snap on third down. That's reeled in. It's Maldonado. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Complete. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. There he goes.
In situations like this, offensively, when you got the lead in the fourth quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Knocked out at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down. The Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run play action. Zings it complete to the right. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on first and goal. Got his man quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Touchdown, Spartans! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. In the gun and looking to to throw on third down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the...
Breaks into the open. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. To the air on first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up for the PAT. Splits the uprights. They took it 71 yards down the field. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Got room on the return. He's at the... and he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
Oh, they could not have come up with a bigger play at a more opportune time. The defense getting the interception and taking it back to the house right at a point in the game when it looked like the offense was maybe going to pad their lead and seal this one. All of a sudden, this game has gotten really interesting.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Bringing it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. On the move, he fires. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the catch. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on the show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And man, we saw that here today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.